To a man with a hammer, every problem is a nail. To a teacher with PowerPoint, every lesson might be a slideshow. If you think back to when you were learning to use a hammer, it was very satisfying just to have it work, especially if you are a particular kind of boy. So that's a problem with new technologies like a child learning how to use a hammer, is that the activity is fascinating in itself. The tool is enjoyable and a good experience, and sometimes we put our energy into learning how to use the new tool and we don't go beyond that. So the tool itself is often really engaging and interesting and fascinating, and that leads a lot of us to have fun using the application. But maybe we should be spending a lot more time saying, well, what does it really add to learning? What real value does it add? This is what we ought to be doing more of, thinking about what the tools offer and using the experience that teachers have got. They've got an awful lot of it, they know what works, and not working in isolation but working with others and talking about what they're doing and just exploring what they're trying to achieve with the students, and talking about the computer tool as a means to an end rather than an object in its own right. So a teacher might have learned about Audacity, the audio recording software that does multi-track recording and is very easy to use and very flexible and free. And they're saying, well, how can I use this? Well, maybe it's best to go backwards and say, well, what am I teaching at the moment? Well, the teacher might say, I'm interested in these things at the moment: social issues, debating skills, teamwork, and the pursuit of high quality work. So, what if the teacher set up a talkback radio situation where the social issue is discussed and the provocative talkback radio host is very opinionated, and people of all sorts of opinions phone in, and these could be all rehearsed and staged, and of course, how does one use that? How does one manage it? Well, this is where Audacity can really come into its own, because the students could polish, prepare, work together in teams, put together their arguments to be the talkback radio people, and so you can get a very high quality product out of this because the tool enables it to be done. But the real point of the whole exercise is to achieve the teacher's aims in the beginning, and the computer software or the computer application becomes a means to an end rather than an end in itself. So the whole point of the exercise is to have good teaching. It's dependent on good teaching, and the good gadgets and the good software just complement it. Mind you, without Audacity you wouldn't be able to do this exercise, and it also means that you can end up with a very good quality product, and so there's a good chance that the resulting 5-minute talkback radio discussion can be circulated to other classes and circulated to parents, and it can be a really high quality and entertaining piece of work and some pretty good learning.